Today I want to introduce the OneTigris Tactical EDC water bottle pouch. Here it is right here. I've added some accessories to it, which I'm going to break down in a moment with you. But OneTigris makes this and I'm very happy with it. I wanted one of these here because for day hikes, going out to scout an area, to go fishing, to just go for just a walk. You don't, like, I've got this decked right out. You don't need to. This here is a great pouch for just, urban settings as well. And you can, carry your water, a hike in a park or anything. It's multi-use. That's what I liked about this pouch. I'm going to take it when I go hunting as well. I'm going to show you how I've got it set up. Now what I've done with mine is, first off, is I put the OneTigris tactical cell phone pouch on this as well. In here it allows me to carry my BlackBerry as well as a small first aid kit. This pouch you can use for many items. That's what I carry in it. What I like about it has the MOLLE compatible straps, so I was able to attach it right to this. It also has the MOLLE compatible straps on here that I can attach this to a belt, or I can attach it to a backpack or anything MOLLE compatible as well. On this other side, I've got my Mora hooked into here. So I have a cutting tool as well. And what I like about this is this big pouch in the front is, it holds a lot. And this here holds a 32-ounce bottle. The Nalgene ones fit perfectly, but I've got a stainless steel bottle in here that fits with room as well. That's a 1 liter, 32 ounce. But what else I have in here is a modified cup that I made. Because this is going to be an all-around kit. There's the cup, and that's the way it fits inside the bag. Now this cup is actually one of those world famous cups that you buy, the world famous brand, stainless steel cup. But I took the handle off of an old army canteen and I modified it to fit. So now I can take this, I got one clip that I made up here, I can push this down and put it down, and there you go. I think I'm going to do a video on just this here. But this is how this works. It's nice and sturdy, and you just clip that in, and then there you go. It's all ready to fit inside. So I've got that in there as a container. I actually based this kit around the 5 C's of survivability. So that right there gives me a water bottle that I can boil water in, and it gives me a cup that I can cook in and boil water as well. The zippers, they're nice and tough. Of course, that's gonna catch up a little bit right on that one corner because I wasn't holding it right. You're filming, of course. Now this here, like I said, nice heavy duty zippers. Got a lot in this pouch alone. Got a big hank, I think 25 feet of paracord in there, so I have cordage. And I actually have cover in here as well, right there. This here is a piece of plastic vapor barrier material that you put on walls, in your home. This is an 8 by 8.5 foot tarp. I can make a lot with this tarp. Now, this is the same plastic off the same roll that I've used for my hammock tarp for years now. This stuff is tough stuff. I really like it. So I have myself a tarp in there. So I have cover. I've got cordage, as well as, if you look in here, it's pretty cool. Look at this. They even have places to put stuff in here and so on. I've got my fire steel in there. Just sits right in there like that. It's out of the way. This is a really nice pouch. So right now I've got a cutting tool, I've got combustion, I've got cover, and cordage. And a container. So I have all my 5 C's right in this pouch. And I wanted that so if I'm hunting or out on a day hike, if I got, you know, turned around, I wasn't going to make it out, you know, and I knew this before dark, and I was going to hunker down. I have everything I need here to hunker down for the night. You know, that's what I wanted in a kit. It's nice and small. You know, it's well built. This strap, you know, it's on swivels. You know, I really like that feature. Nice strong D-rings. Has a clip in the back right here that what I'll do is sometimes is when I'm walking, this here wants to move around, slide around and such. So I'll clip this right on a belt loop. And then it can't go very far, it just stays, right? So that is a very nice feature. I really like this, you know, and it's reasonable priced. I wanted one that I can carry my, you know, stainless steel water bottle, because that alone, that container, I mean, can come in very handy in a survival situation. So that's my total kit right here, and it's very well constructed. That's what I like about this here. I know it's going to last me years. They have a really good reputation, and it's worth checking out. I mean, this is what I'm going to be carrying most times. Unless I plan to do more out there, then I'll carry other stuff. But this is going to be my go-to when I want to just go for a hike. Now, if you want to use this just around a park and such, take off the knife, of course. You know, if you're in a public park and so on, just take off the knife. You know, you could wear a little multi-tool on your side or something if you want a cutting tool. But everything else is here. And you're not going to have too many survival situations, you know, in a public kind of, you know, urban park anyhow. So you might not need a knife anyway, right? But, yeah, it's a very well-constructed, you know, item. It carries everything I need, the whole 5 C's. I mean, a lot of people, you know, you can use whatever you want to put in this pouch. You can put a, you know, a nice first aid kit in it. You can put whatever you want. That's what I like about this here, that it is so compatible to your own needs. Anyhow, I'll leave the specs in at the end, and it's worth taking a look at for sure. Take care.